Hey y'all, welcome back to Trek with Bill. I just want to say a quick Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you watching, wherever you're celebrating. I hope this past year was good. And this new year coming up is going to be better. So today we're just going to be doing a quick walk around of my new vehicle. So stay tuned for that. All right, so we're going to do a quick walkthrough or walk around of this new vehicle. So this is a 2025 Jeep Gladiator High Tide Edition. And so we're going to go over what these goodies are later on in the video, but obviously throughout the video you'll be able to tell sort of what they are. So starting out in the front, you got that 7-slot grille. We have halogen headlights, so no LEDs. Sure, you could have option them on there. You have the basic sport grill, so not the Rubicon metal tubular one, and no metal skid plate under. So this is all plastic, and yeah, obviously in the future, I guess with every vehicle that I get throughout my videos, plan on upgrading them and just personalizing the vehicles to what I see fit for myself. I know Baja Designs came out with new headlights, all full LED, DOT certified headlights, so that could be something pretty cool in the near future, and then changing stuff out. All right, so coming through here through the side, we have some 17-inch BF Goodrich mud terrain tires. These are true mud terrains, and boy, I'll tell you, they are very, very loud on the road. So I don't know, maybe for my type of driving, might change them out, might just keep them for a few months on here. So we'll see, these are 255 75 17. Again, BF Goodrich mud terrain tires, a great looking tire. Uh, it completes the look of this Jeep. I know in the dealership I saw a few of the regular sport ones, and they don't really had a calling unless it was like a Rubicon or the Mojave. But with this package, you do get those mud terrain tires, and of course, without a say, that 41 Jeep Heritage color. That is that 41 color, and it looks beautiful. It is very deep and captivating, as you can see. We're here next to the woods, and that's a very rich color to contrast on there. So anyways, continuing on, you have that Jeep uh, trail rated 4x4 Jeep Gladiator. Of course, you can take the doors off and the top off. And one thing unique about this package is you have the color matched fender flares and the color matched top. And you got these steps here. So these side steps, which is great to get in and out. Maybe not so much for off-roading, but they are pretty good. So again, we got the front windows tinted, ceramic tinted, so you can kind of tell there's a little difference on there, but it looks really good. When that Carolina heat hits, you need that tint. So continuing on, I just noticed here on the wheels, you have a little Willys Jeep on each of the center caps of the rims, so that's pretty cool. Have your regular gas tank, and let's see if I can zoom in here and get you guys to be able to see the suspension. So this is equipped with the Willys suspension, so you see the red uh, tubes for the suspension on there, which is something, I guess, unique that not every Jeep has, or has to have like the Willys suspension and above. So again, that color match top in the back here looks great. Have backup camera. We have a tow hitch back here with all the cables to be tied out there. There's a 4-pin and a 7-pin, so that should be cool. And you have that great high tide. on there, little wave. All right, so that's the exterior. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Should be very simple on a Jeep. You just open it up. There goes. This one will pop out all the way. And you have here your little release. And here it is, the 3.6 liter Pentastar motor. It's been around for ever. Pretty much a dinosaur. So, but relatively simple motor to work on. Again, you have your oil filter right there, 0W20 oil. Air intake is right here, so pretty much a cold air intake if you really think about it. The opening is right there. So you have your battery, all your fuses. Should be very simple to work on. Let's see, you have your coils, your spark plugs. This side is covered. So back to basics with this engine here, just like I had in my Chevrolet Colorado, that 3.6, but that was a V6. So again, this is a V6 as well. So all right, so that was the exterior of the Jeep Gladiator High Tide 2025. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. You guys are going to be amazed, as well as I was amazed when I went and test drove this vehicle out and saw the great features that it has and almost the luxury feel to a uh, rugged off-road, themed vehicle, which definitely it is an off-road vehicle with the Dana 44 front and rear axles. So let's go ahead in the front and check it out. All right, opening the door to the Jeep. It's that very light feeling, and here it is. So this is nice. Look with the tints, it's great. So you have your door panel here, some aluminum door handles. You have your powered mirrors, power locks, leather armrests with golden stitching, and you have your little bungee cord stuff here, so you can put a few things under a map or whatever it may be. Coming in, you have that removable top, so you can see, and we have a great door handle here. And look at that dash. So again, it's more that bronze, and with this 41 color, it just really makes it look, pop out, and it really looks great with the gold stitching. It was almost like my GMC Canyon, my old vehicle, had that desert tan color, and the interior was that deep brown and black leather. So it just really made it look amazing. And here we go. You have a 12.3-inch screen. So that's a big screen. You have all your power controls here, your drivetrain selector, and your transmission selector. So LED lights as well, and full leather. And full power front seats. I think it's 8-way adjustable power front seats. So again, this High Tide package has everything that you might be looking for in the luxury side on the higher end of the Jeeps, but it is on a more affordable level. All right, so let's power it on. You guys can see how it turns on here. You have a 41 Willys Jeep. Let's turn that music off, and then it turned into a JL model. So push to start, and here it is, the V6 came to life. You have the 12.3-inch screen, have all your power. So starting from back here, you have an emergency brake, your 8-speed automatic transmission with a Jeep Gladiator right on top. Have your 4-wheel drive select here. So 2-wheel drive, 4 high, you got to pop it into neutral to get into 4 low. You have a 12-volt outlet here, and then you have your USB-Cs, USB-As, full 4 power windows. Have your auto start stop. That's the first thing I hit, from here to here and then down here. Traction control, hazard lights. You have your select terrain there, and you have, AC. Everything's powered. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated mirrors as well. You can see they have the little heat on them. So yeah, we got the rear view camera, no front view camera, but I'm sure it can be added. And it's like a phone. It's like my old GMC, or like most of all new vehicles, you have all the different apps that you can add onto your screen. You even have tutorials. Oh, this is a Jeep, so let's go ahead and check out the off-road pages. So this here shows you your steering angle and everything, your location, your latitude, and altitude, how your transfer case is. And let's see if we can pop it. Let's see if I can pop it into a 4 high. Where are we at? There you go. You see it locked. And then down here, it shows you where your transfer case is. So there it is. It engages into two-wheel drive high, and then it unlocks. So to continue on, we have your gauges, coolant, oil, pressure, trans, battery voltage, and your pitch and roll. So very simple. Again, it was like most modern off-road vehicles, so not really lacking a lot. And vehicle, you can act your phone, trap cellular, same with my phone. Again, you have your full climate controls, and you have your media controls. You can listen to your music, different sources. I mean, your audio setting. They did a great job with this infotainment screen on this Jeep. And I have a little 41 Willys Jeep, I think that's what it is, as my driver icon. And you can add more. You can even do valet mode. You can control your heated seats, your temperature, everything. Alright, so let's hop onto the steering wheel. Behind the steering wheel you have some controllers that can change out like the stations or your sources, so Sirius XM, AM, FM radio. On the other side, you can do volume up or down or mute. You have your cruise control right here, and you have the vehicle tracking in front of you when you have your cruise control, so it'll stop, if you're getting too close to the vehicle, or they slam on the brakes the way people drive nowadays. Then you have your pad down here, which will go through that screen. Then, of course, your voice command, and you can pick up and drop the call. So you can change your kilometers. You can see your tire pressure and then all your gauges, and even your oil life, which is very important. Make sure you do your oil changes. And then you have your drivetrain and your pitch and roll. You have your adaptive cruise control. That's the name of this right here. And then you have your miles per gallon. This is a new vehicle, so I picked it up off the lot with like 50, 60 miles, and we've put close to 400 miles, not a little bit more, a few miles there, averaging 17.2 miles per gallon. Brand new motor. I think it's doing very well. Luckily, where I live, it's all flat road, so don't really have to worry about much hills, but we'll see how that changes throughout. And I just filled it up. Again, your trip info, your auto start stop, don't need that, or muted, any messages, and you can enter the setup screen. So you can change what you want, where you want it, your current gear, everything. So that's pretty cool. And we're back to speed. And you have your light controls on here, have speakers up here, and little cubbies. Very nice looking interior. Again, I was gonna say I was very impressed when I test drove it. I'm like, wow, this is a Jeep. This is very nice. So let's go ahead and hop in the back so you guys can see all the space we have. All right, before we jump in the back, hear the sound of this close. There you go. That's very satisfying. So, okay, jumping into the back again. Armrests, leather wrapped. I put some of my rubber mats on there. Nobody really sits back here, but, and again, have water. You have your little bungee cord holder. You have bag holders back here. You have your power window controls and some AC vents, full LED lights, and you have your speakers up here. And again, on the other side you're seeing, but I'm touching right here, you have a full roll cage. I mean, this is what makes the Jeep that it is. The fact that you can take off the entire, I want to say body almost of the vehicle. I mean, you can take off all four doors, take off the front top if you want. You can, if you're an only person, you can just take out the driver's side. If you're with a passenger, you can take out both. And if you want, you can take out the full thing and you'd be left stripless. So imagine that without the doors. Eventually I'll do a video when the weather gets better. Though we are wearing shorts and it is December. We've had some beautiful weather, so cannot complain about that, while the rest of the country is getting backed up with snow and everything. Anyways, I have my Primo Works back here, my cushion, and this is great when you're driving. Hurt your elbow there, and this is perfect for that. And it's a bottle holder, and I can put a few things in there, some change if I'm going through tolls or whatever the case may be. And back here, you have more cup holders and an armrest. So you have cup holders here, here, and two more in the front. So you can fold down the headrest and fold the seats up. And you have more storage back here, which is unique to the Jeep as well. And it has LED lights down there. And you can lock it. So if you're surfing or whatever the case may be, you're hiking and you have the top off and the doors off, you can secure all your stuff. Have a blanket here, have some emergency roadside stuff, first aid kit, and you know, put a lot of stuff back here. Eventually I'll trick it out with more stuff. So this down here is where you put all your bolts for your doors, your topper, and you see that? We can take down the windshield. So I think this is one of the most unique vehicles on the market, and I thought about it, and I purchased it. I test drove a Mojave as well, and it drove pretty well. That has some nice suspension on it, Fox shocks 2.5, and some different wheels and tires. The tires make a big difference. This thing rides. It rides rough with those mud terrains for the roads here, but obviously for off-road it will be great. So yeah, but other than that, they're pretty much the same on the interior wise and body wise. Of course, the Rubicon and Mojave get the high-rise fenders. I think this is fine for what I need. Again, everything is about what you need. Once you get to a dealership or something, everything looks beautiful and everything is brand new, but at the end of the day, it's what you need for what you use every single day. Alright folks, so that is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking throughout the whole video and checking out my new 2025 Jeep Gladiator High Tide Edition in that 41 Jeep color. So this is it. Stay tuned for more videos about the vehicle, maybe how to take off the top. Though there are millions of these videos out there, but just to create some more content, I will be making videos on that, taking off the doors, and again, full upgrades, whatever might come. I always say that, and yeah, let's see what comes out of it. I'm pretty motivated. Hopefully this one will be better than the GMC Canyon that I had. Fingers crossed. This will be better than that. I have a good feeling. Even just the way it looks, it's amazing. All color matched. Great looking vehicle. And it is a Jeep. And you can take the doors off, take the top off. The day I bought it, I took the top off. I mean, I don't think you can do that with pretty much any other vehicle unless you have a Bronco or another Jeep or something like this, where you just chop it off your vehicle, or you have a sunroof, but it's not the same. It does not compare. So again, thank you guys so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for any more upcoming videos. Turn on your notification bells, and we'll see you next time.